But more than anything, I'm getting married soon. I'll invite you guys to the wedding, of course. This still means I beat you. She chose me, not you.
Izuki?
Ugh, same class with you again?
Man, at this point, it's gotta be fate.
No way this is fate!
My name's Izuki Kitajima, and this overly expressive guy in front of me is my classmate, Toshiya Suminami. As you can see, Suminami doesn't seem to like me very much. We're not quite enemies, but not friends either. Yet somehow, we ended up in the same class all 3 years of high school.
If you weren't around, I'd be top of the class in both academics and sports. And now for 3 straight years, I'm stuck with you in the same class.
Not to brag, but I'm pretty good at both studying and sports, always top of the class. Suminami kept challenging me, and always ended up just barely losing. You don't have to be number 1, you know. Like they say, be an only one.
Don't sugarcoat it. I want to be number 1. This year, I'm definitely taking that top spot from you.
Here they go again. Suminami never gives up, huh? But he's too earnest to hate.
With 4 classes in our grade, you'd think we'd get split up at some point. Feels like fate. Maybe God really is watching this world.
Classmates joked he was like Luigi dropped into the modern world, but I bet Suminami didn't find it funny at all. Some even whispered rumors that a teacher with a weird sense of humor deliberately kept us in the same class. It was a wild theory floating around the grade, but the truth remains a mystery. And so, our fun high school life with these quirky classmates came to an end. We finally reached graduation.
Damn it! I never beat Kitajima even once. Always second place, both in name and reality. How disgraceful.
We're going to different universities, so this is the last time I'll see you. Take care, Suminami.
Humph, I'm finally free from you. What a relief.
Oh, come on, admit it. You're actually gonna miss me. People say hate means you secretly like someone, you know?
Shut up!
He acted all cold, but deep down he was a serious and kind guy. After clashing with him so many times, I could tell Suminami wasn't a bad person. And honestly, I wouldn't have made it this far if it weren't for him. Thinking I might never see him again did make me a little sad. But for him, this farewell was probably a dream come true. Depending on how life goes, we may never meet again. With that bittersweet parting, we each went our separate ways after graduation. 6 years later. Now 24, I was working in the sales department of a company that deals in industrial and construction machinery. I replied to a proposal email from a new client, then let out a relieved sigh. I joined the company fresh out of college, and was totally used to the job now. I was starting to think maybe it was time to find love too. And naturally, what came to mind wasn't Suminami, but my childhood memories from elementary school. Not that I expected to ever meet her again. No one at work really caught my interest. Maybe I should ask a friend if they know someone looking for a relationship. Just as I was thinking that, a message popped up from an old high school friend. A reunion with the high school crew, huh? Been ages since I saw everyone. Yeah, I'd like to go. I quickly sent a message back saying I was in. And that's how I ended up joining a get-together with my old high school friends. The day finally came, when I showed up at the izakaya to meet everyone.
Yo, long time no see, Kitajima.
Ugh, it's you.
Hey everyone, it's been ages. And wait, is that you, Suminami?
Shut up! Why are you here too?
I got invited too. Honestly, knowing you'd be here makes me glad I came.
Don't screw with me. I never wanted to see you again. Who invited him?
Well, I figured you might want to see him too.
Nobody asked you to.
Didn't expect him to show up at a thing like this, so I was honestly a little excited. And so, just like old times, we all started catching up like no time had passed.
Get this. I'm working in sales at a company called Doshi Manufacturing. My numbers are climbing fast, and my boss has high hopes for me.
Doshi Manufacturing was a mid-sized parts manufacturer with around 100 employees.
Right now, we're working on landing a big deal with another company, and just the other day, they showed real interest.
Whoa, that's awesome!
Doshi Manufacturing?
But more than anything, I'm getting married soon. I'll invite you guys to the wedding, of course.
For real? Congrats! Wait, you're already engaged?
That's amazing. Are you sure it's okay to invite us, though?
I'll make an exception if you're that desperate to see my bride. What about you, Kitajima? I bet you already have a girlfriend or two, huh?
Nah, not really. It's not like everything goes perfectly for me. I've never even had a girlfriend.
No way. The guy who was top of the class and everything never had a girlfriend? This is gold.
It's kind of embarrassing. You're a good guy, Suminami. Your wife's lucky to have you.
Flattery won't get you anything. So, how does it feel to be totally outdone by me in work and love?
It's not like I'm trying to compete or anything, but yeah, I guess I should step it up.
Don't give me that model student answer. I know you're dying inside. Anyway, you better show up to the wedding.
And so I accepted the invitation, and about a year later, we all attended Suminami's wedding. Time flew by, and on the big day, I found myself at a small chapel where the wedding was being held. Looking around, I saw family and friends had gathered, creating a cozy and heartfelt atmosphere.
Izuki, over here!
You're already here. I'm coming. When the ceremony started, the groom entered first and flashed me a triumphant grin. He's seriously thrilled he got married before me, huh, Suminami? He always wanted to beat me at something. Finally did, and he's clearly proud. But honestly, I didn't mind. This was his big day, and I truly wanted to celebrate it. Then the bride walked down the aisle with her father, and she looked at me and gave a gentle smile. I had a hunch when I saw the invite, and I was right. She looked stunning in her pure white wedding dress. I couldn't help but stare in awe. After the reception started and it became free time, I headed straight to the head table with my friends where the bride and groom were.
Hey, Kitajima, check out how beautiful my wife.
It's been so long, Izuki. How have you been?
Long time no see, Miyuki.
Huh? Huh?
She ran up and hugged me the moment she saw me. It'd been nearly 20 years, but I was happy she remembered.
Wow! You've gotten so handsome since I last saw you. Well, Toshi is still more handsome, though.
Of course. Suminami's super kind. I'm sure he'll make you very happy.
Wait, hold up. You two know each other?
Yep. Not just know, we were super close childhood friends. Can't believe we're meeting again at a wedding.
We moved to another prefecture and totally lost touch. I never thought we'd cross paths again.
No way! That's crazy! Small world, huh?
Yeah, Miyuki Shiogiri, who's marrying Suminami, is my childhood friend, 2 years older than me. I was surprised when I saw the invite. I had no idea Miyuki was the one Suminami was marrying.
We used to play together all the time. After I moved, we didn't see each other anymore. When I saw the name of the friend Toshia was inviting, I had a feeling it might be you. I was watching you during the ceremony. Did you notice?
Of course. The way you looked at me, I knew for sure you remembered.
You two are childhood friends? Well, whatever. Doesn't matter now. This still means I beat you. She chose me, not you. I got hitched before you, and now I'm enjoying that sweet newlywed life.
Suminami basked in the joy of his first victory after years of rivalry. But then...
Izuki?
Huh?
Then another woman appeared.
No way! Is it really you, Izuki? I knew it!
Misato, long time no see. I had a feeling I might run into you at Miyuki's wedding.
Of course she's here. She's my precious little sister.
Turns out Miyuki has a younger sister. Her name's Misato. She's the same age as me and was also my childhood friend.
I told you you'd be shocked today, didn't I? Yeah, I had no idea Izuki was gonna be here.
Apparently, Miyuki knew I might show up and kept it a surprise from Misato.
Can't believe your husband's friend turned out to be Izuki. What are the odds?
Misato and I were overjoyed to meet again, but Suminami was clearly feeling left out.
Hey, don't leave me out of the conversation. I'm the star today, remember? At least explain what's going on so I can follow.
Sorry, you two. My bad. But come on, let us have a little moment. They hadn't seen each other in nearly 20 years. It's a fated reunion.
Fated reunion? 20 years? I seriously can't follow any of this. Like I said, Misato, Miyuki, and I were childhood friends. Misato and I were the same age, and we played together all the time from preschool to first grade. I didn't say it out loud, but back in preschool we were so close, we even told our parents we were gonna get married someday. I mean, that obviously doesn't count anymore, though.
But in first grade, my sister and I had to move out of town because of our dad's job. I always remembered you, Izuki, but I was away until I graduated college, so we never got to meet up again.
Apparently, her parents moved back a few years ago to help with their grandparents' care. That's when Misato returned too, got a job at a food company, and now lives alone. Ah, so that's how Miyuki ended up working at the same company as Suminami.
No way. Misato and Izuki were close too.
Man, at this point, it really does feel like fate.
No way this is fate.
Watching us reenact our old high school dynamic, our friend was cracking up.
Whatever. In any case, I married an awesome woman like Miyuki, so I win. No way you'll ever marry someone better than...
Oh, just so you know, there's a woman way better than me who's been in love with Izuki for years. Right, Misato? What? Sis?
I definitely heard something crazy just now, but Misato was trying her best to brush it off, so I pretended I didn't hear it.
Izuki and Misato are basically lifesavers for me. Toshia, you know I'm bad at cleaning, right? When we were kids, the three of us would play together all the time, but I was so bad at cleaning.
Yup, like she says, Miyuki's a bit of a mess. Not just with cleaning, housework in general is kind of a disaster for her. This was back when Misato and I were in first grade, before they moved.
What happened, sis? What is this mountain of toys? Wow, Mimi, at least you two make it home before curfew. We're not leaving you behind, sis.
Don't give up, Miyuki. We'll save you.
She'd get buried under way too many toys, and we had to rescue her. That was her usual routine.
Compared to me, Misato's a pro at housework and cleaning. She's the total package, as expected of my little sister.
Wait, you were getting help from your little sister?
Yep, I'm so lucky to have such a capable sister. What's wrong, Toshia? Are you grossed out?
Not at all.
Good, then we're good. Still, a fated reunion, huh? My amazing little sister's finally getting married too. There's no one as sweet as her, so you better make her happy, Izuki. Oh, wait, sis. That's not...
Yeah, that's not what's happening.
Damn you, Kitajima. You cocky little acting all smug.
Suminami?
Sure, Miyuki's bad at cleaning and housework's not her strength, but that's part of her charm. Being messy is just another trait.
I mean, true, but... Wait, Toshia, look behind you! Toshia!
No, I mean...
So that's how you really see me, huh? But it's fine. Helping each other through our weaknesses. That's just one way a marriage can be, right? And now that you're in, you're staying in. You're taking care of your hopeless wife till the end.
Yikes!
Well, they do look close in their own way.
Woohoo! Look at you two getting all steamy.
Sis, you really love Toshia, don't you?
Suminami's a serious and kind guy at heart. He probably just wanted to show off his beloved wife and totally fumbled it. Now he's caught in a painful love hold from his angry bride. And so, aside from one dissatisfied person, the wedding ended peacefully. Misato and I exchanged contact info and started messaging. Before long, we started dating.
Hey, did you hear? Misato and Izuki finally got together. Wow, my adorable little bro and sis are now a couple. That's just too sweet.
Damn it, I never should have invited him to the wedding. Can't believe I helped bring them together.
Suminami, who thought he'd finally beaten me, clearly isn't enjoying how well things are going between Misato and me.
I've still got one way to beat him. If I can just land that deal. I've been working on these negotiations for ages for this moment.
The deal Suminami is working on is with Toa Holdings. If he pulls this off, he'll secure a big contract and might at least beat me in business. And after nearly a month of negotiation and internal coordination, Suminami finally secured a meeting with Toa Holdings, but... So it was you handling this deal, Suminami. Man, at this point it really does feel like fate.
Don't you dare say that.
On the day of the long-awaited meeting, the person waiting in Toa Holdings' reception room was me. Up until now, all our communication had been using last names only, so it was here for the first time that we realized who we were dealing with. When I heard Doshi Manufacturing at the izakaya, I had a feeling. But to end up doing business with you two? That's definitely fate.
Beat my ass, it's a cosmic joke. You're the last person I ever wanted to see again. Damn it, I poured everything into this deal. Even if it goes through, I'll just end up as your subcontractor. What was the point of all my hard work this month?
Doshi Manufacturing is a parts manufacturer. To Toa Holdings, they're just a subcontractor. Yeah, I could really tell how careful and detailed you were in your negotiations. That's why I thought this deal will be a win-win. I worked hard too, pushing it through on our end.
Why do you always have to get in my way? Because of you, I've never been number one. Just disappear already.
It's not like I'm doing it on purpose. And honestly, does being number one even matter that much?
Huh?
I know you've worked so hard trying to reach the top. But I think what really matters isn't the ranking, it's the effort it takes to get there. Suminami isn't like this because he's twisted. It's because he's genuinely worked so hard that not being number one hurts so much. Yeah, you've never actually taken first place, but you've never given up second place either, right? I know that's all thanks to your hard work. And that's exactly why he can't accept that no matter how hard he tries, he still can't surpass me, and ends up always trying to one-up me.
So you knew, but you never showed it. Yet you've always been working hard behind the scenes too.
So you noticed, huh? Kind of embarrassing that you saw that. Of course, I didn't get to stay number one just by slacking off. The only reason I could keep topping the class was because I was working just as hard. Actually, the reason I could push myself this far was because of you, Suminami.
Me?
Seeing how hard you worked made me want to keep pushing too.
Izuki.
If I ever got complacent just because I was ahead, I knew you'd catch up to me. You worked so hard, you were always right on my heels. That's what kept me from slacking off, in both studies and sports. And it's thanks to you I got to reunite with Misato. Thanks to you, this promising business deal is even possible.
Huh?
You've helped me so much, Suminami. I really want this deal to go through, so let's make it happen. Suminami reaches to shake Izuki's hand, but suddenly pulls back as he realizes something. And right when he noticed that everything he did somehow always backfires, he couldn't hold it in anymore.
Screw this!
Whoa!
I almost let myself get swept up in that weird wholesome vibe. It's because of you I've always been stuck in second place. Always acting so smug just because you're number one. I'll never forgive you.
So you noticed.
Kitajima! Forget reconciliation. I'll outrank you no matter what. I'll make more money, make my wife happier, and make you jealous. And I'll start by getting you to approve this deal. Time for a proper showdown.
I'm not backing down either. Let's make this a deal worth doing. Whatever the motivation, we were both fired up. And thanks to our relentless back and forth negotiation, the deal actually moved forward in a pretty positive direction. Later, the deal between Doshi Manufacturing and Toa Holdings was successfully finalized. But Suminami still felt like he'd somehow lost the negotiation.
Damn it, if only Kitajima wasn't the guy, I could have pushed the budget higher.
His boss acknowledged that closing the deal was impressive enough, but for Suminami it was all about beating me. That sense of defeat from not outdoing me in business would probably keep haunting him. On the other hand, his refusal to settle for just closing the deal was apparently praised by his boss as a sign of strong ambition, or so they say. After that, Misato and I kept dating smoothly and finally got engaged. And then we went to greet the Shioriri family about the marriage.
You're gonna be my brother-in-law?
Right, since Suminami married Miyuki, and I'm marrying Misato, that makes me Suminami's brother-in-law. So, in a way, Suminami and I are becoming family. Never imagined this would happen back in school. Looking forward to working with you, Suminami. While Misato and the others looked happy, Suminami was devastated by what might be the worst possible outcome.
Hey, don't ruin the mood! Smile, Toshia! These two met again after all those years since elementary school and ended up together. You have to be happy for them.
Ow! But this means I'm stuck with Kitajima forever, even into old age.
So what? You've got a loving wife like me, don't you? Right, my dear husband?
Miyuki.
Does fate really exist? Maybe we just call these convenient coincidences in a surprisingly small world fate to make them sound more special.
I'm really glad I got to see you again, Izuki. From now on, we'll always be together.
Me too, Misato. I swear I'll make you happy. Even if the gods weren't watching, and this reunion was nothing more than a random coincidence. I want to make Misato happy so that I can proudly say this reunion was fate.
No, seriously, why is the world so small? What kind of fate is this? Give me a break!
Well, maybe even this not-so-happy coincidence could be called fate too.
You can be honest, you know. Sorry for being so good-looking today.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Oh, it's her again. I'm Minato Takatsuki. I'm just your average 25-year-old office worker who finds happiness in reading a good book during my free time. If I had to name something that sets me apart, I'd say it's that I live by the motto, value your words.
Hey, Takatsuki! Thanks for fixing the presentation slides. We made it in time thanks to you.
No problem. Just let me know if you ever need help again. Maybe because of that, even though I'm not great at socializing, I get along decently with my coworkers. Except for one.
Yo, Minato, reading again during lunch? Never changes, huh?
This is Leo Ichinose, one of my coworkers. He's not a bad guy, but we're not even that close and he always barges in and tries to one-up me. Honestly, it's annoying.
Hey, check this out. My suit today. Brand new Prada, baby.
Oh.
Boring reaction, man. Wait, is it because I look too good and you're speechless?
No. That's seriously cringe. I'll just spare him and keep quiet.
You can be honest, you know. Sorry for being so good looking today.
Yeah. That endless self-confidence is almost impressive. Wish I had that. Still, it's true. Leo is good looking. He's tall, has striking features, and annoyingly, he's competent at work. He's super popular with the women in the office, and he knows it. That's the worst part. So, you came here for something, right?
Oh yeah, I wanted advice from you, Bookworm Minato.
Advice? About what?
So I had a fated encounter recently.
Huh?
I'm saying, I met my destiny. I'm seriously in love.
And what does that have to do with me? Even though I was probably expressionless, Leo didn't care and just kept talking, blushing with excitement.
You know that library near the office? I was looking for some materials the other day, and boom, there she was. I think she's a librarian. The one at the counter. So elegant and delicate. Totally my type. Every time I go, she's at the counter helping me. I swear it's fate. And that's where you come in. You're a quiet bookworm type. How do I approach someone like her?
You're asking the wrong person, like I know.
Come on, can you at least try to help a little?
Help? Dude, we're not even close enough to have these kinds of talks.
I'm letting you in on my problem and this is what I get? Boring.
You're the one who started talking to me, and now I'm getting insulted? I get that you're excited, but think this through. If you don't know how to hit on her, why would I know?
Huh? Yeah, I guess you're right. I saw bookish and quiet and just figured you know something. But yeah, no way a guy like you knows advanced flirting techniques.
Me calling him popular really boosted his mood. Simple guy.
Well, what girl will turn down a guy like me? Time to go make my move.
By that point, he was basically talking to himself. Leo left, totally satisfied. The library, huh? It's been a while. I work at a local company, and I used to visit that library when I was a kid. Come to think of it, I first found this book at that library. Back in junior high, after my parents' divorce, I felt unstable. I often went to the library after school. Being surrounded by books gave me a sense of peace, like I'd finally found a place where I belonged.
We're closing soon. Please borrow your books if you'd like.
Okay. I don't want to go home yet, but I guess I'll borrow a few and head out.
If you like, here.
Someone suddenly spoke to me. I turned toward the voice in surprise. It was a girl I'd never seen before, in a different school uniform, who looked pretty lively. Huh? Who are you?
This book's great when you're feeling down. It'll make you feel really warm inside.
Huh? Oh, thanks. Wait, hey, this book's yours, right? Are you okay with me borrowing it?
Yeah, it's fine. I've read it so many times I have it memorized.
Okay, then I'll borrow it. Thanks. Wait, when should I return it? But she ignored my question and spun around fast.
See you!
Huh? Wait! That night, I finished dinner and immediately started reading the book she lent me. Just like she said, it was a gentle story. It really eased the anxiety I'd been feeling. I finished it so fast, and all I wanted was to return it and thank her. But no matter how many times I went to the library after that, I never saw her again. I just wanted to thank her for showing me how powerful words could be. Eventually, I started going to the library less and less, using being busy as an excuse. This place really is nice. The quiet and the smell of paper, so calming. That weekend, after hearing Leo's story and getting a little nostalgic, I ended up visiting the library again.
Thank you for using the library. Would you like the usual 2-week loan period?
Oh, yes please. Wow, she's cute. Wait, could she be the one Leo was talking about? While I was thinking that, she suddenly looked up and spoke.
Great choice. This story leaves you feeling really warm inside.
Her smile made my chest tighten a little.
Sorry for intruding. I just thought it was rare to see a young person stay so long.
But once I start reading, I get totally absorbed in the world of the book. I was so deep into reading that I didn't notice her approach, and her sudden voice surprised me a little. Oh yeah, I like quiet places.
I get it. It's peaceful here, and the atmosphere feels really warm. I'm Ayako Shinonome. I've been coming to this library for decades.
Wow, really? You must really love books.
Yes, very much. When I read, I'm reminded just how powerful words can be. And they can support people, or hurt them deeply, right?
Meeting someone who shares my thoughts lifts my mood. We end up talking a lot without realizing how much time has passed.
Oh my, I ended up chatting too much. Sorry for taking up your time.
After a while, Shinonome-san suddenly widened her eyes, as if she remembered something, and smiled apologetically. No, it's fine. I had a really meaningful time.
Thank you. If it's not too much trouble, could I ask your name?
Oh, sorry. I'm Takatsuki. Takatsuki Minato.
Oh, what a nice name. I'm usually here on my days off, so if you like, let's talk again. See you.
I gave her a small bow, and Shinonome-san walked toward the library exit. She was kind of mysterious. I'm not good at talking to people, but I didn't feel awkward at all. As I watched her walk away, I realized it had gotten dark outside. Already this late? I should get going too. As I stretched out my stiff back from sitting so long, I happened to make eye contact with the librarian. The librarian noticed me and gave a small smile and a polite nod. Feeling embarrassed, I bowed slightly and quickly grabbed my things to head to the exit. Since then, I started coming to the library every weekend.
Hi there.
Oh, it's her again. Every time I visited, she was always the one at the counter helping with checkouts. That day, I worked up the nerve and decided to talk to her. I just really wanted to talk more. If it's okay, could you maybe recommend a book or something? It didn't take long to get comfortable talking with her, Naruse Shiori. Sometimes Ayako would join us, and we share our thoughts on the books we'd read.
What about you, Takatsuki? How was that book you borrowed last week?
Well, I thought it was gonna be a calm story, but then, huge twist. Totally surprised me. Shiori laughs cheerfully during the conversation. Seeing her smile makes my heart beat faster. I've started to notice that. One evening, as I walked through the library entrance with books to return, I heard heavy footsteps and Leo appeared behind me.
Yo, Minato, you're here too?
Leo, that's rare. You come here on your day off?
Huh? Oh, I usually stop by after work on weekdays, but I happen to be nearby today.
Huh. Didn't you say you had a favorite librarian here? So that means...
Ah, there she is! Hey, Shiori!
Before I could even finish my question, Leo shouted out way too loudly for the library. I knew it. He's after Naruse-san. Hey, this is the library. Keep your voice down. You're bothering people.
Huh? Oh, my bad. I got a little excited.
Thinking this could get messy, I quietly stepped outside the library. Hello.
Hello. Do you two know each other?
Yeah, he's a coworker of mine. Wait, don't tell me you know Shiori too.
Yeah, I've been coming here a lot lately.
You better not be making moves on Shiori. She's my destined one.
This is embarrassing to listen to. What does he even mean by destined?
I mean, isn't talking to this guy kinda boring?
No, not at all.
Nah, it's fine. No need to be polite. This guy? Total gloom at work, too.
Hey, cut it out. You're making her uncomfortable.
He always carries around some beat-up old paperback. Maybe it's like his girlfriend, since he can't talk to real people?
He mocked a book I treasure. I could feel my face flush with anger. Leo didn't notice and kept trying to charm Narcisson with more smooth talk.
Unlike him, I read books, but I also know how to talk to people. And looks, I take care of myself, so I'd say I'm pretty decent, right?
You've seriously crossed the line, mocking someone's precious book like that.
Oh, what's this? You mad for real?
Leo laughs, clearly not sorry. I clenched my fist before I even realized it. Then...
You've still kept that book all this time. Thank you.
Huh? Narcisson said that to me with a bashful smile, and I froze. What did she just say?
I think I gave him that book back when I was in middle school.
What? Huh?
Back then, even from afar, he looked totally down. I wanted to cheer him up, but I didn't know how to say it, so I let the book do the talking. That Takatsuki-san still treasures that book today. It really means a lot to me.
Narcisson, you were that girl? I'm so sorry. I didn't realize at all. Now that I look closely, I guess she does resemble that girl a bit. But it was only a few minutes, and she's changed over the years. With makeup and everything. It's no wonder I didn't recognize her. Besides... I mean, how do I put it? Not just her looks, but her whole vibe felt different.
If that's the case, I must have been a pretty good actress that day. That was me pushing myself as hard as I could. But back then, I kept telling myself, I'm a friendly girl. Everyone is a friend. Just to work up the courage to talk to you.
Is that why you left without saying your name that day?
I'm so embarrassed. I totally forgot because I was panicking. Then I got super self-conscious, and to make things worse, someone from my school saw the whole thing. It's not like they made fun of me, but I was still so embarrassed I couldn't come back to the library for a while. By the time I finally came back after like 3 months, you were already gone.
I wasn't coming around much 3 months later either. I dropped by a few times, but I guess I had bad timing.
Honestly, I was fine with giving the book. I just couldn't stop thinking about how you were doing.
Thanks so much for that day. That book saved me so many times.
I'm so glad. When we met again, I knew right away it was you, Minato, but I figured you probably didn't remember me. I told myself it was enough just seeing you doing well, so I kept quiet. I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who should apologize for not realizing. And thanks for speaking up. After that day, I kept hoping to see you again. I've been looking for you all this time. And now, finally...
Wait a sec. So you two knew each other from way back?
Leo, who we totally forgot was there, now stares at us with a frozen look.
No way. Something out of a movie like that? So Shiori likes him more than me? No, I'm the one who's supposed to be fated for her. I've never liked a girl this much before. There's no way Shiori's fate is with someone like Minato.
So that's how easily you throw around words that hurt people, huh?
What? No, I didn't mean it like that.
That's even worse. You're putting others down without even realizing it. I don't know how you usually are, but saying someone like Minato clearly shows you look down on him. Sure, you might be good looking, but I think Minato's kinder and more sincere. He really treasures words. That's way more attractive to me.
Silence falls. Then a few seconds later, Leo mutters,
You gotta be kidding me. You guys only met once, right? Why does Shiori like you so much?
because I never said anything that hurt her, unlike you.
That's it, right? Just that? Maybe I said it wrong, sure. But that's all. I'm taller, better looking, everything. Clearly, I've got more going for me than you do.
Hey, chill out. Don't get so worked up.
Even at work, I outperform you. And yet she picks you over me just for that?
I couldn't say anything back. I knew he was wrong, but a part of me still agreed with the just that part.
Wasn't your whole thing about valuing words, Minato? You didn't get picked because of that. You just happened to meet her once and left an impression by chance.
The fact that I left a mark on her was real. I couldn't deny it, and I bit my lip. Then,
That's enough.
it was Ayako. Apparently, Shiori had gone to get her supervisor, but Ayako stopped them and came instead.
This is a place for people who love books. Those who disrupt it don't belong here.
Who even are you?
There was something terrifying behind her calm eyes, nothing like the usual Ayako. Leo tried to bark back, but after just a few seconds staring at her, his face went pale.
Huh?
He's my friend, and I don't want you bad-mouthing someone important to me.
Leo's previous bravado vanished. He was just opening and closing his mouth. Hey, you okay? What's going on? When I spoke, Leo suddenly shouted something unexpected.
Wait, are you Shiononome, the director at Love Koi Corp?
What? That huge company? Love Koi Corp is one of our biggest clients. It's a massive company. But we don't interact with her department, so I was surprised Leo even recognized her. That's why he's considered sharp, I guess.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
I heard everything. Since you know who I am, you must be quite capable. You are very handsome too, but that's not enough. As social creatures, we humans must value morality. I believe it's because we hold humanity in such high regard. No matter how talented someone is, without that core, it's over. So no, Minato wasn't chosen just because he met her first. It's because of his character, because he truly values words. Maybe it sounds like a small thing, but that alone is enough reason for Minato to be the one she chose.
Leo stares blankly. Ayako's words seem to have reached him. Sorry, Ayako, Shiori. I caused a lot of trouble.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm just a meddling old lady.
Thankfully, it was right before closing, and there weren't many people, just Ayako. So it wasn't a big issue for the library.
That's good. Really, thank you both. By the way, sorry again. I had no idea you were from Love Koi Corp. Is there gonna be some kind of punishment or something?
Huh? Oh, don't worry. You're not even one of our contacts. We're just library friends. That's all that matters.
Phew. Her words made me truly relieved. And just like that, my long-awaited reunion and Leo's heartbreak came to an end.
Minato, I'm really sorry for everything at the library, and before.
Next workday, he apologized. I called him out before, and finally, it seemed to get through. Maybe I should have been more firm about saying no. Guess I overvalue being polite. Hey, read this book. It's really good.
Yeah, thanks.
Later, I heard he also apologized to Naruse and Ayako. Now, he's more careful with his words and works humbly. Some time had passed since all that commotion had settled down. I was at the library talking with Naruse on her day off.
This book brings back memories. Sitting here reading it in the same spot as back then, it feels kind of surreal. I'm really happy you've kept it with you all this time.
That book's been with me through everything. Thanks to it, I realized how powerful words can be. It was like a good luck charm for me. Thank you for all these years.
No, that book belongs to you now. If you like, please keep it with you from here on.
Words are strange things. You can't see them, but they undeniably exist. And sometimes they move people in the deepest ways. By the way, Naruse, there's something I want to tell you.
What a coincidence. I have something I want to say to you too, Takatsuki.
That's why I want to keep cherishing words, always. Shiori Naruse, the first time, I found myself falling for you without even realizing it. The second time, I fell in love with you at first sight. I'm no poet, so I can't say anything fancy. But even so, if my feelings can reach you, I'll pour everything I've got into these simple, clumsy words and tell you how I feel.